Hi folks, F3 at Barcelona, so let's get on with a quick lap. Right, folks, and welcome to week 12. We are finally at the end of season 4, 2022. This is it. End of story from this point. Actually, week 13, then we start all over again. This is the F3 at Barcelona, and let me get on to the good stuff for you. Info tab, track temp of 79 Fahrenheit, and we're using the identical Barcelona fixed setup from iRacing, so that's the one we follow, and moderate usage of 44% for the track, so bear that in mind if you are getting to race session. The lap I'm actually going to show you is my fastest lap, which is a 1:38.452. You can see down here, lap 24 did a 38.478, and then a 4.70. So mid 38s for me. My optimal was a 38 flat, so there is a little bit more time I can string together, hopefully. But yeah, that's the lap I'm actually going to show you. What's the other thing? Above my head will be my Discord, where the OLAP, BLAP, telemetry, and replay file will all be hidden in there, so you can tweak down my lap to see what you can find. And also, I show you my split times there. You can see my optimal there at 38 flat. So still got to find 4/10 and string it all together, but that's part of the game. Otherwise, I think that's about it. Let's crack on with the guide. Right then, Barcelona, and it has a mighty start-finish straight, so slipstream will definitely be a thing down here, so watch out for dive bombs into turn 1, which we are fastly approaching now. We're looking for the 100-meter board. Just before it, you want to start standing on the brakes. Be careful, it's downhill, and on cold tyres, you will need to brake a little bit earlier. Turn it in nice and easy, and you want to watch that yellow sausage curve there. Do not hit that at any costs. Compromise turn 2 now, because we want to stay as far left as we can to really open up turn 3, and then the little straight that leads down to turn 4. So nice wide entry. When it starts gripping into the corner, start lifting off. We want to hug this curve for quite a while, and then just past that wall as we disappear, we can kind of lead out and bleed out the car to the outside of the circuit. Don't run too far wide here. There is an off track, so just be cautious about that one. Hunting for the braking point now. We are looking for the bridge. Just before we get to it and go under it, brake nice and heavy. Good braking zone this. Third gear around here, nice late apex if you can, and make sure you don't run wide here. It's really awkward to judge this one. You want to feed in the power nice and smoothly, but you don't want to run too far wide, because you can't tell until the exit appears, like now, and by then it's too late. So take it easy around there, get a good exit. Braking for this is kind of a little crest. There's a little dip down circuit. So this is downhill braking zone again. So be very careful. Really slow down the car. This corner tightens up really, really tight on exit. So be easy on the power. You can use the exit curve as I do there. Probably not a little bit more than that, but there is an off track out there. So be cautious. And coming into the fast kink now. Now, at the start of the curb on the right-hand side, that's where we want to brake. Downshift the gear, and you can take a lot of curb on this one. Downshifting is third as well. A lot of curb, but make sure you do not run wide, because there is a yellow sausage curb there that will rip off your front wing quite easily. Ask me how I know. Again, we're using the curbing as the marking for another little fast kink. So just as it ends, big lift on this one. Aim for the curb after the yellow sausage curb. Kind of gives us a much, much better exit then. And again, be careful. Don't run too far wide, because there's an off track and a slowdown. So be warned about that one. Can really, really ruin your lap time. Dive bomb central down here, so we're braking just after that little light barrier, flashy light thing before the 100-meter board. Again, nice and easy, don't lock up. Second gear around here. You can clip and give that apex a little cheeky tickle, but don't give it too much of a wallop, and watch that yellow sausage curb. It will bottom out the car and you won't get the acceleration out of it. Go into this really, really annoying corner that you can't cut because the car bottoms out again, but once we get a straight line of sight to that bit of curb over there, brake, and again hold the inside line as much as you can, and we're hunting for that little yellow sausage curve right there. As soon as we can see it, we can start feeding the power, but do it gently again. We do not run too far wide here because there is a bit of curb we can use, but the gravel trap does appear quite quickly. So looking over to the far left now, we're looking at that another flag indicator light screen thing. Little dab of the brakes, lots of curb on this one, but again miss the yellow sausage curbs. Keep to the far right hand side, and then just before we go under the gantry, use the shadow or the gantry as the marker. Brake nice and easy. Now I turn in too early for this. I really want to compromise this left-hander to open up this right one to get on the throttle much earlier, because this last corner is absolutely flat out, so we need to get a good exit out of turn 15, I believe it is. So make sure you compromise that first left, so compromise turn 14 to maximize 15 and then maximize your slingshot down the straight. Slipstream will be huge around here, so be careful with defending. Getting your best acceleration at turn 15 is going to be your only defense really. But that's us across the line in a 138.452. There was a little bits of skipping in there from the video. Not sure what that was, but it was on my recording, so it's not your PC or your internet. Apologies for that one. But yeah, end of the season. On to season 1 next 2 weeks, is it? Yeah, we've got week 13 first, haven't we? So I hope you all enjoyed the last week of season 4. And yeah, we'll see you all next season. Catch you on the next one. Don't forget to like and subscribe.